So good day, I'm Anna and Thomas. So our topic is all about political self. So here are the lesson objectives. So first is that trace the historical context of the political self of the Filipinos, then take pride of the Philippines identifying values and traits, and then connect the current trends to the historical viewpoints of independence and deliberation. So what is political self? So political self explores how our social and economic context profoundly affects our mental health and well-being. So it's also a neuroscientific and psychodynamic research can both contribute to enrich our understanding of this wide discussion. So what is politics? So politics is from a Greek word politica. So this is a affair of the cities. So it also the etymologically defined as affairs of the cities. So it's politics is also a process of making decisions and that applies to all members of the group. So it is the ability to govern and control a group of people in a community, state, or a nation. So it can be inferred from the person's the ability to influence others by making decisions. So politics also is the way that people living in the groups make decisions. So also politics is the one making agreements between people para makakuyugay sila sa in that cities or in countries. So what is self? So self is the identity or a character or attributes or an essential qualities of a person. So kabalo manita nga ang Filipino so naasanay politics. So first is from the family, then second is schools and the church. So family is from hierarchy of the position so like the father. So ang school kay more responsibility said siya to teach moral, spiritual, and political values. So ang church is to help shape ideals of citizenship and democracy through the religious teaching values.
Everyone, this is Angie in Mangyao, and I am here to discuss about the kinds of family in the Philippines. So we have the nuclear family. So mo ni ang complete family no na ang mother, father, and the children. So second is the single parent family. So mo ni ang mga single parent out there nga naginusara na lang kung sila katimbaya yung no sa pag-atiman sa iyang mga anak. So we have the extended family. So mo ni ang na lulu, lula, mother, father, and the children sa mga apo nga naghiusara sila og puyo sa kabalay. So we have the childless family. Sa mo no ang kanang dugay na kayo nga nagpuyo, dugay na kayo nga kasal, pero wag gapon sila anak. Di ba naman tayo penultihon nga naiusa sa inyo nga buayahon mo hindi mo ka anak. Di ba mao man ay kanang kinuhuan sa tumang kinaraano nga mga katigulangan nga ngay buayahon sa inyong duha o naray buayahon ninyo kinahanglan kuno pagkudlit para makaanak na. So we have the step family. So mo ni ang single parent no nga nakay anak sa una nimong partner unya na usa ka tawo nga andam mga mahan or manginahan sa imong anak muna ang step family. So last we have the grand family. So mo ni ang mga bata nga kana gani mga bata nga nagdako sa iyang lulug lula nga maybe wala na ilang parents or nagtrabaho sila yung parents para lang na maka-support sa ila. So, mara to. Thank you.
So, good evening. I am Christine Joyce Estoso from BSA 2B, and I will be discussing about enumeration of Filipino values. So, first is pakikipagkapwa-tao. This is the shared sense of identity and consciousness of the other, or it means treating others with respect and dignity as a not to someone below individual. So, buot pasabot anis, bisag pobre or madato dapat respetuhon gyapon nito sila bahalag ubos kay sila para nato, di ba? Dapat dili nato sila yanuyanuhon kay muna pobre sila. Dapat ato silang kanang silbi isip usa ka tao, isip usa ka kapwa tao nila, dapat ato silang respetuhon kay iya man tag Second is family orientation. So, family orientation is the basic and the most important unit of a Filipino's life in the family. The practice of separating the elderly from the rest of the family is often looked down upon in Filipino society. So, kasagaran mo sa to kay as a Filipino kay kasagaran sa to is dapat sa kanang mas magulang pa natong edad kay dapat mga minta, dapat manahod ta. So agkatong mga bata-bata pa nga kanang bagong tubo or kanang mga nag-edad na og 5 anyos gitud pang tudluan na nila og mga min manahod sa mga maguwang og edad like kanang kada uli mga min, kada lakaw mga min inana. So next is joy and humor. Joy and humor. This famous trait is the ability of Filipinos to find humor in everything. It sheds light on the optimism and positivity of Filipinos. So, for example, katong nagbagyong Odette, di ba? Guba kay ang ato ang kanang guba kay ang Cebu. Labi na ang katong sa mga province, guba kayo. So, dali kay nakabangon ang Pilipinas. Bahala giigo sila bagyo kay tungod sa mga tao nga positive kay sila maguna-una nga makabangon ra ta ani. Kaya ra ni nato. Like dili sila maguna-una og negative nga pagta naguba ilang balay kay tungod sa bagyo moingon sila nga wala na tay kapuy-an, dili na ta makahimog balay kay asa man tag kwarta, di ba? Like positive ra gid lang ginauna balag. Nagian sila grabe nga struggles og grabe nga challenges sa kinabuhi nga gihatag sa Ginoo. Like kaingon sila nga challenge siya ni sa Ginoo kaya ra ni nato tanan Filipinos inana ka positive ang mga Pinoy dili sila magunahuna balag nag-struggle na gani di sila magunahuna og mga dautan nga maka kuan pa sila hunahuna makapa trigger pa sila hunahuna gani. Then next is flexibility, adaptability, creativity. Studies shows that Filipinos often have an aversion to a set of standardized rules of procedures. They are known to follow a natural clock or organic sense of time doing things. They are present-oriented. So, kaning flexibility, adaptability, creativity kani sa giingon pa lang nga study shows that Filipino often have aversion to a set of standardized rules. So, kada matag usa nato kay naa jud tay standardized rules of procedures nga dapat ato ang i-follow nga dapat kani ato ani i-follow kay sakto ni kanang silbi makakuan ra ta sa atong time nga kanang dapat mao ni buhaton karon dapat kaning present oriented ta sa like sa ubang tao nga kupertan dili sila makaingon sa ato nga batasan na niya like makaingon sila nga kung imuha sila respeto nga isip ko sa ka Filipino isip ka tawo nimo makaingon sila nga tarong gini siya. And then next is faith and religiosity. Filipinos have a strong faith in God as seen in their various practices. So as a Filipino man yun, as a Christianity dili lang jud kay kita nga Katoliko sa uban pa nga religious kanang with all due respect no kay kanang dako jud kita pagsalig sa Ginoo like makaingon jud ta nga kung natin mga problema si God ra atong mga sumbungan like dili ta niya i-judge mo nang dako kita salig ni God nga kanang mapasaylo ra ta like makaingon ta nga oh my God kanang wa jud makatupong sa Ginoo like makaingon ta nga batang musulti kita sa mga problema niya kay kanang nindot kay ginhawa like dako kitag salig niya. Then mo na kasagaran kanang practices sa mga Filipinos nga gina-apply gihapon nato karon. So next is ability to survive. The Filipinos develop a sense of resourcefulness or the ability to survive with whatever they have. So kasagaran sa Pinoy no kay bahalag kung unsay nasa ilaha ora gid na dili sila ganahan ng kanang ay ganahan ko ani ganahan ko madato Ang Filipinos magud kasagaran is kanang resourcefulness kay grabe lang pagtanaw sa ato ang kanang natures like makaingon sila kung unsay naa nato maura gud na. Then next is hard work and industry. Filipinos are very determined and persevering in accomplishing whatever they set to their minds. So, sa gikuan pa lang nga hard work, grabe ang mga Pinoy. Balag gamay ra ang sweldo sa Pilipinas no kay grabe hard work gihapon sila. Like dili guro sila makauna-una ang uban kanang gilove na nila ilang trabaho diri sa atong industry like makaingon sila nga ay di na ko ganahan kuan sila ginasod kay ganahan ko nga diari na lang sa Philippines kay gilove na ako akong trabaho like mao na lang na ilang set sa ilang mind nga kanina lang ako ang i-focus nga trabaho kay gilove naman ako kanang grabe lang hago gani anang trabaho kanang determinasyon gani nila nga kani nga trabaho dapat ako ani i-pursue. Then hospitality. Filipinos have been known to be amazingly friendly to strangers. They treat visitors, foreigners, or guests as if they have known them already. So, kasagaran sa ato kanang naay mga tourist no kanang like foreigners kay kasagaran man jud diri kay sa Cebu sila mangari or dili ba sa Siargao or even Bohol kay kanang i-welcome jud nato sila no kanang murag kaila na nato ba like makaingon na lang mga Filipino ka-friendly ba sa mga kanang Pinoy oy like ganahan sila diri sa to kay friendly kay ta kanang murag giila ginato sila nga kaila ra pod or giila ra pod nato sila nga as a family ra pod nato balag visitors ra sila diri sa tuang Philippines. So that would be all. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Fritz Jefferson Sr., and I'll be discussing to you positive Filipino values, which is first, hospitality. We always have that hospitality inside of us that brought us to be a good citizen. A Filipino host will always offer food to a guest or to anyone. Foreigners who have gone to the Philippines find themselves falling in love with the warm hospitality shown to them. It's a different kind of value system which has existed for thousands of years. Yes, we always have that mentality which is to when there is like a fiesta or a party and some strangers will walk by, we always call them to share them some food and all of things that we have. Second, respect. This is often observed not just younger people but also by people of all ages. Children respect elders by saying po at opo, which means yes in answering their elders. Children or young adults also show respect by putting their elder's hand on their forehead in the form of mano po. Filipinos also show respect at work by making a bow to their employees. Yes, we always practice that kind of gestures where we respect elders even though we do not know them or strangers. We always give the biggest value of respect to them. Strong family ties and religion. Filipino values their family so much that they tend to keep families intact through generation. Families go to church and pray together because their religion is important and create a strong bond, marking God as a center of their lives. Yes, as they always said, families that prays together stays together. generosity, and faithfulness. During special occasions such as birthday or fiestas, party when people from other places visit your home to celebrate with you, there are lots of food prepared especially for everyone. When the neighbor is in trouble, Filipinos are always ready to help them.
So, hello everyone. I am Lara Legan and I am tasked to discuss the negative Filipino values, and one of those are the corrupt mentality. So, some of us Filipino who got a better view at competition that if we cannot win, then one will. So, instead of helping each other to be successful, we even make things to pull them down, like discourage them from taking great opportunities or destroying their image. So, this is because we want to be the only one at the top. So, dili ta ganahan nga naay mo lamang nato maong naa jud tay sakit nga like di ta gusto nga maunhan muna siya ang nakabati sa ato. So next is the bahala na or kamot may na habit. So this is one another habit that destroys the image of Filipinos. So instead of doing something to make things happen, we tend to just leave the outcome to whatever that could happen or come what may we say. So for instance, instead of studying for exams, some students may spend more time in computer games or gimmicks. So while leaving their chance of passing the exams to luck, so ilahan na lang gipamahala kay mo man jud ilahang gusto, like bahala na lang basta kay mauna to inana. So next is the Filipino time. So a Filipino time, a term that refers to the habit of being late for not meeting schedule. So mao ni siya like nagsabot mo nga the program will start at 7 p.m. So it is expected to begin at 9 p.m. When the date is set at 3 p.m., the partner will arrive at 5 o'clock. So sa hirap po na siya, ang klase alas 8, naabot alas 8:30. So late na siya. Muna siya mo'y sakit sa Pilipino. Muna siyang gitawag nga Filipino time. So next is the gossiping. So gossiping sa atua is called chismosa or marites. So a conversation that light and formal and usually about other Filipino businesses. So it can be fun to gossip about others, but no one likes it when they're the gossip subject. So kitang Pinoy, gusto nato nga like kusog kay tamanaway sa uban, sige tag pang chismis, pero kung kita nagay mabaslan, muna siya nga masuko pud ta. So mao lagi na nakapait kay instead nga imong tabangan, imuha naman noon nga i-gossip or imong chismisan. So next is the living beyond their means. The lack of discipline, passivity, or lack of leadership, or procrastination or manana habit. So, ang living beyond their means is mo siya ang one of the reasons why a lot of Filipinos live in a poverty is because of our overspending. So, kung naay like kung makakwarta lang kagamay, gasto dinagko. So, ang uban nimong kwarta is instead nga imuha na lang tigumon, imuha na lang noong mabayad sa imuhang mga utang like kanang sige kag shopping, instead nga imuhang ilaan para sa imuhang projects, imuha na noong na shopping. Muna siya mooy living beyond their means. So next is lack of discipline. So mo siya ang we have laws and regulation in order to achieve a harmonious community. However, most Filipinos have their penchant of disregarding the rules in order to prioritize what they want. So next is passivity or lack of leadership. So we Filipinos' lack of initiative for change is also one reason why our country does not progress. So we keep on complaining against the government and other societal issues. So however, we do not do anything about them. So common Filipinos also lack courage and confidence. If you can notice it in classrooms, churches, or conference rooms, most of us don't like to sit in front. Kaya di ta gusto nga, murag naa kay
kuan sa imong kaugalingon nga dili nimo kaya, kay pagtuon nimo dili nimo kaya, pero pananaw sa uban kaya jud na nimo, pero naalang gyud kay something sa imong kaugalingon makaingon ka nga dili na ko ni siya kaya. So mausa na ang negative value sa Filipino. So next is the procrastination or manana habit. Kanisiya is look at the government projects which have been left undone for years. If only they were completed immediately, then many Filipinos would have already benefited from them. So this is also true with many of us. So instead of working on tasks while there is much time, we wait for the deadline because we feel lazy to start on them, or we want to use the time in. So mao ni siya ang like naay projects gigipahimo niya ang like deadline ika Martes. So taas pa kaayo ka og time. So instead of imong himuon og sayo para naa na kay free time ikahuman ana, imuha naman ang hinuon og like gilaag, something like imong gipang tanaw og videos, gidula nimo. So ikabot sa time is magkarakara na ka, mo na ka bati sa value sa Filipinos. Mo po na siya ang rason kung anong naiuban nga ma-stress tungod kay dugay nagbuhat or naanad sila sa manana habit. So maora na siya, and thank you.